How can the United States benefit from the 2028 Olympic Games? The 2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles will more than a global celebration of sports. They represent a major opportunity for the United States to generate economic growth, foster national unity, promote international diplomacy, and inspire future generations. Hosting an event of this scale not only draws the world's attention to the country but also creates ripple effects across multiple sectors, from tourism and infrastructure to technology, culture, and education. Economic impact and job creation. One of the most immediate benefits will be the influx of domestic and international tourists. Millions of visitors are expected to travel to Los Angeles and other United States destinations, spending on hotels, restaurants, transportation, and entertainment. This spending will inject billions into the economy, boosting small businesses and service industries nationwide. The Games will also create thousands of jobs, both short-term in construction, event management, and security, and longer-term in sectors like hospitality and tourism. Beyond Los Angeles, nearby cities and even other states could see a surge in visitors before and after the Olympics, as international travelers often extend their trips to explore other United States landmarks. Infrastructure and urban development. Hosting the Olympics requires significant upgrades to public transportation, roads, sports venues, and urban facilities. While Los Angeles already has some of the needed infrastructure from the 1984 Olympics, the 2028 Games will accelerate modernization projects. These improvements will benefit residents long after the event, from more efficient transit systems and greener public spaces to expanded digital infrastructure. Such projects also create a lasting legacy, improving quality of life and potentially attracting more events and investments in the future. Cultural influence and soft power. The Olympics offer a unique chance for the United States to showcase its diversity, creativity, and cultural leadership to the world. Through opening ceremonies, art festivals, music performances, and media coverage, American culture will be broadcast to billions of viewers globally. This cultural diplomacy strengthens the nation's soft power, improving its image abroad and fostering goodwill. For American citizens, the Games will serve as a reminder of the country's multicultural identity, unity in diversity, and shared pride. Sports development and public health. For young Americans, the Olympics can be a powerful source of inspiration. Seeing world-class athletes compete on home soil may motivate children and teenagers to engage in sports, encouraging healthier lifestyles and potentially uncovering the next generation of champions. The attention on athletics could also lead to increased funding for sports programs in schools, more accessible community recreation facilities, and a renewed focus on physical education as a national priority. Innovation and sustainability. The 2028 Games are expected to emphasize sustainability, renewable energy, and eco-friendly construction. By pioneering green technologies for such a high-profile event, the United States can set an example for sustainable event management worldwide. These innovations could lead to lasting advancements in clean energy, waste reduction, and carbon-neutral practices, benefiting American cities long after the closing ceremony. Additionally, the Games may accelerate technological innovation in areas like AI-driven event logistics, virtual reality broadcasts, and advanced security systems, all of which could find broader applications in United States industries. National unity and civic engagement. In times when the nation faces political and social divisions, the Olympics can act as a unifying force for a few weeks. Americans of all backgrounds will come together to cheer for Team USA, celebrate victories, and share moments of national pride. Volunteer programs associated with the Games will also provide citizens with opportunities to contribute directly, strengthening community ties and civic participation. Long-term tourism and global standing. Once the Games are over, the United States will continue to benefit from enhanced global visibility. The extensive international media coverage will serve as free advertising for American tourism, potentially attracting millions of future visitors. This renewed attention can boost the country's global standing, reinforcing its role as a leader not only in sports but also in innovation, culture, and hospitality. Economic projections. What the numbers might look like, conservative scenarios. Projecting the economic impact of a mega event requires care. Results depend on how cities plan, how ticketing and tourism perform, and whether infrastructure investments deliver long-term value. Using conservative assumptions and comparisons with recent gains, here are plausible, cautious projections for United States economic benefits of the 2028 Olympics. Short-term visitor spending. Direct tourism revenue. Host cities could see billions in incremental visitor spending during the months surrounding the Games. A conservative estimate for direct spending, hotels, dining, local transport, retail, entertainment, across all United States host cities combined is in the range of $5–10 billion during the event window, depending on crowd size and average visitor spending. This range assumes measured attendance, realistic room rates, and moderate length of stay patterns. Job creation, temporary and permanent. Thousands of temporary jobs in hospitality, security, construction, and event services will emerge. A conservative estimate is tens of thousands of temporary roles and several thousand longer-term jobs tied to infrastructure, tourism growth, and facility operations. Infrastructure multiplier. Public and private investments in stadium upgrades, transit projects, and urban improvements could total $5 to $15 billion in capital spending depending on the scope of projects. If well directed, these investments can raise local productivity, property values, and long-run tourism revenue. Legacy tourism uplift. Major events historically produce a post-event tourism uplift for several years. A cautious projection would be a 3 to 8% increase in international visitor arrivals to host regions over a 3 to 5 year period, translating to ongoing multi-hundred-million-dollar annual gains for major host metro areas. Business and tech export opportunities. The global audience and demonstration of United States event tech, security and transport solutions can open export and partnership opportunities, potentially generating hundreds of millions annually for companies that scale internationally. Important caveat. Numbers above are conservative ranges, not guarantees. Local planning, cost control, community engagement, and long-term asset use determine real outcomes. Strategic areas of benefit for United States citizens, concrete opportunities. Below are the most actionable ways that everyday Americans can benefit personally and economically from the 2028 Olympics, organized by audience and activity type. 1. Workers and job seekers. Event and hospitality jobs. Hotels, restaurants, stadiums, transport services, and event management firms will hire aggressively. Seek temporary positions in ticketing, guest services, security, translation, or catering. Skills advantage. Use the Games as an opportunity to build experience in logistics, crowd management, or multilingual customer service. Skills that can translate into long-term hospitality and events careers. Gig economy. Drivers, delivery workers, and short-term contractors can capture demand spikes by aligning availability with match schedules and fan events. 2. Small businesses and entrepreneurs. Tourism-facing commerce. Local restaurants, food trucks, pop-up shops, and guided tour operators can see large demand. Create Olympic Games-themed offerings, extended hours, and streamlined payment options. Merchandising and licensing. Sell licensed or complementary merchandise, local art, fan gear. Use e-commerce platforms to reach global buyers. Hospitality partners. Homeowners can use short-term rentals responsibly, following local rules, to host visitors. Neighborhoods near transit hubs can offer curated experiences or longer stay packages. 3. Tech and service companies. App development. Create navigation, ticketing, translation, and event discovery apps tailored to the Games. Multi-language user experiences will be in demand. Security, logistics, and analytics. Firms offering crowd analytics, security tech, or smart transport solutions can pilot products during the Games and scale globally afterward. Broadcast and media startups offer specialty content, localized fan experiences, behind the scenes, that international broadcasters might license. 4. Students and young professionals. Internships and volunteer opportunities. Apply early for volunteer roles or internships with organizing committees, NGOs, or corporate sponsors. Experience that's resume enhancing. Language and hospitality training. Short programs in tourism management or languages can make students more competitive for Olympic Games-related roles or tourism careers afterward. 5. Real estate and long-term residence. Property value gains. Infrastructure improvements and better transit near venues can raise property values. Long-term residents can benefit from neighborhood revitalization, provided displacement and affordability issues are actively managed. Business location advantage. Entrepreneurs can plan businesses near improved transit corridors to capture long-term foot traffic gains. 6. Community and cultural organizations. Cultural programming. Organize festivals, art exhibits, and local showcases that educate visitors about local history and culture. These can attract sponsorships and civic grants. Youth and legacy programs. Use games-related funding to expand youth sports programs, increasing community health and longer-term sports participation. The economy affects everyone, including you. But do you actually understand it? For example, why do prices keep rising? Why are some countries rich while others stay poor? Why does your paycheck never seem to be enough? What can you do, personally, to change your financial future? This ebook is exactly what you've been looking for. Understanding Economy: How You Can Improve Your Life is an excellent must-read ebook to help you improve your life. What this ebook will teach you: how the global economy actually works. In simple and practical language. The real reasons behind inflation, poverty, inequality, and wealth. The truth about capitalism, socialism, government spending, and taxes. Why some people escape poverty, and how you can too. How to start your own business, manage money wisely, and protect yourself in tough times. Why crime, corruption, and bad leadership destroy a nation's economy, and what honest people must do. Why sustainability matters, and how a strong economy can exist with a healthy planet. The secrets behind economy, cost of living, interest rates, and personal wealth building. How to take control of your financial life, no matter where you start from. And much more. Many people are buying this ebook to better understand how the economy works, and thus improving their lives. This is not a boring academic textbook full of formulas. It's a practical guide written by me who believes that economic knowledge can empower everyday people. This ebook has about 480 pages, explained in a simple way so that everyone can understand economics. This ebook is perfect for you. Can you please buy this ebook and at the same time strengthen this channel? It's very cheap. Take control of your future. The purchase link is https://bit.ly/understandingeconomy. As soon as you make the payment, you can instantly download this excellent ebook. And you can start reading it and benefit greatly. Very easy. A small investment that will transform how you think, act, and thrive. Don't just survive the economy, understand it, and use it to totally benefit you. Could you please buy the ebook, like this video, write your comments and watch the other videos of this channel? Thank you very much for watching this video.